everybody. I'm here for day 2 of Care December, and today's prompt is Fern. And the video that this is my jelly plate that is really has not been cleaned in forever, but I don't care. What was demonstrated was actually using a jelly plate to create a fern, and I haven't done this off camera or anything to see whether I could do it, so I'm just gonna do it. I've got several green paints out here, and some of these probably have never been used. Let's see, this one has been, so that's good. I'm gonna put a couple of greens on the jelly plate and see what I get. This is Dina Wakley's olive. This is Artesia's forest green. I haven't used this paint in a while, so it's, I don't know whether I'm going to get anything out of it or not. But I do have other things, so I can use something else, which I'm apparently going to have to do. This is either dried up or down at the bottom, and I can't get to it. Oh, I forgot to light my candle, so hang on just a minute. I have to get it over to the side because otherwise I will set off my smoke detector, which unfortunately is right over my desk. Okay, hopefully this will not set it off. Okay, so I've got that green. Let's try this one. This is a yellow-green medium. Let's see if this one's been used. Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to take my brayer and I'm just going to put that on this jelly plate. This is a 3x5 jelly plate, I believe. Okay, now what she did was she went down this, kind of down the center, creating a spine, and then she did, this is Cassia Avery, she's the one who puts on this Care December. You can go on Instagram, and I believe there's also well, I know there's a Facebook page as well. The challenge is actually free. Okay, so here's my page from yesterday, and I'm going to put this fern on the back of it. This is watercolor, but the other is obviously acrylic. So let's see how this turned out. Well, it's not bad. I think I'm gonna take another print. Let's see how that turns out. That's pretty. Okay, I've got this golden green gold, which is one of my favorites. I'll have to get some to dip this out with because it's not like the others that are squeeze bottles. And then I've got this minty green, or it's mint green. That's a Dina Wakley. So as I told you yesterday, if you watched the video from yesterday, the theme for this Care December is green. And that's why we had the green. See if I can get it to look a little bit more like a fern. It's really more like a negative fern than a positive print. I don't know what that is. That's dried up something. Okay, let's see what happens with this one. I'm gonna. I have way more pages than the 15 that are required for this, so I'm gonna also put the same, or put the print down on this. And I've got a bunch of extra pages over here. I've got this sheet music. It's from a hymnal. I don't know whether you are bothered by, taking a book apart, but I know a lot of books, at some point, they go in a landfill. And, obviously this is better than a landfill. This is kind of giving new life to the books. And I get my books, from, well, I have a good friend that shops for me when she goes to Hilton Head. She shops and brings me things, so, but, I didn't do much. But I get them from, like, Goodwill or, a charity shop of some sort, that, they're either going to be tossed, or, you pay some minimum price for the, and then you give it life, a new life, rather than going into a landfill or a dump or something. I need to roll this off. I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot of green papers when this is over. All right, let's try going this way. Now, where am I going to put this? Let's put it on this, since it didn't actually do anything. That maybe is the best one yet. When I work with green, I always think of Kermit the Frog, and when he sings, it's not easy being green. I love green, but in going through and trying to pull green things out, I don't have a lot of green paint, but obviously I have some. My paper's going to need to be changed when this is, before I film anything else. So I'm going to have a lot of green pages. Okay, so now on the one that is this one, I'm going to put I'm going to write Fern on there. And I don't want to use the ink that I used yesterday because I didn't treat this page, and it's, maybe I'll dry it before I do that. The ink is not, the dip pen and the ink is not working like I would want it to, so I'm gonna just write it with a pen. I think it's permanent ink, but I'm not planning on putting anything else on this page anyway, so let me make sure I got it right. So, okay, so we're gonna do here's my fern, and I need to darken it up a bit. I'm not going to widen the other marks, but I'm going to go over it again. Okay, I think it turned out okay. All right, so let me dry this other page before I stick it back in my book. And I've got other pages that I'll add throughout the book as well later. Right, so where did my book go? Here it is. Okay, so that's the first page, and then here's my second page, Fern. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.